Hi friends, I'm Prairie Vintage Jewelry. My name is Linda. I'm an energy intuitive reader here on YouTube. I use spirits, tarot, and my intuition to communicate energies to you, the viewer. Today we'll be taking a look at the person on your mind and the connection that you're looking at and the energy in which your person is moving out of or away from and what they're moving towards. Okay, so we'll look at their mindset, we'll look at maybe how they've been showing up and kind of what they're leaving behind and what they're going to be moving towards. Now, energy does fluctuate, okay? So it's not set in stone, but this is a timeless reading. So it's how the energy is sitting at the time of which you are listening to this reading. We have 3 decks to choose from, or 3 options, okay? You might be drawn to more than one. Could certainly be that you're drawn to your own energy. Okay, and your person could be in another pile, or they could be completely 3 separate piles, or maybe there's no message here for you today, but you'll be drawn to one of these decks more than the other. So start there, and yeah, we'll take a look at what your person is moving away from and what they're moving towards. So we have the Sugar Skull Tarot deck for option or pile pick number 1. Okay, and then for pile number 2, we have the Guardian of the Night Tarot. And for pile number 3, we have the Wild Unknown Tarot. Okay, so 3 options. And yeah, feel free to pause the video. And then once you've selected which one you want, click on the description box below and you'll see the timestamp there or the pinned comment, and it will take you directly to your pick. I will see you there. Hello, my most wonderful pile number 1. You picked the Sugar Skull Tarot deck. Wonderful. We'll take a look at your person, the person on your mind, this connection. What energy is your person moving out of and what they'll be moving into? Okay, what energy will they be embracing? Which way will they be going towards? So are they going to be moving towards this connection, or are they moving away from this connection? And what sort of energies are they leaving behind? Now, before we take a look at your person, I'm going to pull just an energy check here on the connection, just so you know you've tapped into the right pile. Okay, we won't spend too much time in this energy, but we'll just confirm here. We'll ask Spirit for pile number 1 so that they know indeed this is their person, their pile. Can we give a message here, clear and concise, in regards to what's going on in their connection, maybe how they feel? How will they know this is their pile? Thank you so much, spirits, and thank you so much, pile number 1, for allowing me to tap into your energy. Thank you. All right, let's see what we have. Okay, these 2 wanting to come out. I'm going to flip them upright. And let's just pull an oracle just to get some clarifiers here in regards to the energetic feel of what's going on. Okay. I feel like in this situation there is some conflict because I feel like what's happening is there is a lot of pain with this 3 of Swords, with heartache. Okay, this talks about pain, maybe being separated, a painful situation, maybe having to repair a broken heart here. But there's also a desire to want to start towards something that you desire. Okay, with the Ace of Wands, this talks about an inspiration. This is attraction. This is being inspired to move in a new direction here. Okay, and you're kind of wanting to mend or bring peace to the situation, this connection, but also heal your heart in whichever way. And maybe there is this realization, okay, with the Judgment here, there's like a realization or an acceptance of facing what needs to be done here in order to move forward despite heartaches or heartbreaks. Okay, so I'm feeling like for some of you guys, maybe you're having to leave a situation that you made of a small amount of you, okay? I feel like for some of you guys, you want to move forward in this connection, move towards this connection. And for some of you guys, you're inspired to move towards what you want because you've had a realization that this connection might be nothing but heartbreak, and you're wanting to move towards your peace. And you've had a new realization as to what you desire is outside of this connection, because this connection's brought heartache. And for some of you guys, you've experienced heartache and it's held you back in some way. You're wanting to find peace in this connection, and you're really attracted to your person, this connection. You want to move forward. You're inspired to have a new beginning here. And this has been a realization, or you've been recently awakened to this. Okay, so if this kind of sounds like the general gist of your connection, we'll take a look at your person's energy as far as what they are leaving behind and where they're headed. Okay, so let's look at past energies here. Past energies for pile number one's person. Okay, where were they sitting energetically, and what energy are they leaving behind here? All right, we've got the Hierophant. I'm going to flip this right side up for this reading, and we'll catch any sort of nuances or blocks as we go. So we have the Hierophant, we have the Five of Wands, we have the Seven of Cups. Very clear message coming through already. Five of Cups and the Two of Swords. Okay, yes, very clear message I'm getting. Oh, and one card just went flying on the floor. Let's see if it's significant. Yeah, Ace of Wands. Again, they're inspired. Okay, I feel like your person is inspired to have a new beginning in this connection, okay? And move towards with the Knight of Swords. They want to come fast and furious towards this connection. But what they're leaving behind here is the fact that I think they haven't been inspired to move forward. There was a need to commit. There was a need to take this connection to a higher level. They were conflicted about what that looked like. They potentially felt like they were needing to compete here. Maybe you felt like you were needing to compete for their attention, for them to commit to you, because there was other options here. Maybe they felt like you were in other situations with other people. Maybe this connection was kind of kept at a fantasy level, and they were conflicted with committing or bringing this to another level. Okay, maybe they were really hung up in a certain lifestyle they weren't willing to let go of. They were conflicted because they wanted all these options. Maybe they weren't prioritizing you. Maybe they were confused. Maybe they wanted their cake and eat it too. It left them in a state of regret and remorse and sadness with the Five of Cups. This is someone looking back on a situation. Okay, maybe they were kind of making it appear as though they had all these other options, or that you were competing for their love, competing for this commitment. Hierophant talks about marriage, talks about, yeah, like having this next level type commitment that maybe was not happening here. And your person was sitting very indecisive here with this Two of Swords, okay? Unable to move, burying their head in the sand, and maybe they were just kind of staying in this state of not choosing a direction, not choosing which way they want to go, being conflicted about it, and being kind of sad and depressed, okay? And now I feel as though there is a desire here with this Ace of Wands to go after what it is that they want and move in, okay? But I was feeling like that was the energy check, so it could very well be your energy here. Maybe having a conversation about what it is that one desires, okay? Now, let's take a look at what they're moving towards. Okay, so what is pile number one's person moving towards? What energy are they embracing? What's this new energy coming in for pile number one's person as far as what they are wanting to move towards in this connection? All right, we had one go flying here. Oh, the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, things are turning for the better. You know, for the better for who is the question. We have the Three of Pentacles. Okay, that's collaboration, cooperation, working together with others in order to create something, build something. Yeah, that's willing to put in the energy to work with someone. And Wheel of Fortune talks about destiny and fate, talks about luck spinning in the right direction. Okay, we have the Seven of Swords. Okay, Seven of Swords is the Thief card. Talk about deception. We talk about somebody maybe doing something for their own benefit at the expense of maybe somebody else. Six of Wands. Okay, that's the victory card. It's also someone maybe in the public eye. That could very well even be ego. And we have the devil here, and I am leaving that one in reverse. The devil energy talks about being restricted, held back, bound to an unhealthy, toxic situation that we are free to leave from. The fact that it's reversed, I feel like there is a desire to break free from any sort of toxic energies that was sitting as maybe gratifying or some sort of deceptive energy here. Okay, so what your person is moving towards is releasing devil energy. I feel like they're wanting to work towards being successful in a situation which maybe they have always kind of leaned on kind of doing it alone or being more for their own benefit rather than being for the benefit of a team here. And they're learning on releasing their toxic behaviors or some of their toxic ways that they've been wrapped up in. Okay, let's pull one of these oracle cards. Spirit, what is pile number one's person moving towards? What energy are they looking to embrace here in the future? Zebra. Okay, and then one of these as well. Creativity. Wow. Okay, so I think your person is used to being in a certain way, which is self-serving here with this Seven of Swords, and they're having to become creative in what it is to still get what they want, but working with another, I think, is difficult for them. So they're trying to change the wheel of how it's been spinning in the past so that there is success here. Okay, and I feel like I can't help but see with the Six of Wands here so close to the devil that maybe there was a lot of ego in play in how your person has been showing up. Okay, but I feel like their third eye is opening here, and I feel like they're embracing maybe what is unique about themselves in this connection, or what they bring to this connection that they haven't been able to embrace in the past. And I feel like they're approaching this situation from a new perspective here with this creativity, trying to find a way in which to still maintain their what they want and how they are and what makes them unique and an individual, but being open and receptive to making it work in this connection by releasing any sort of toxic energies. Okay, and what working together looks like. Okay, this is exciting. Let's take a look at some more to see if we could see some more. All right, Spirit, thank you so much for that clear and concise message. For pile number one, can we see some more as to which way pile number one's person is headed, the energy in which they are learning to embrace, what they're trying to benefit from the situation, anything you can share with pile number one. Thank you so much, pile number one, for allowing me to tap into your beautiful energy. All right, let's see what we see. We have the Three of Pentacles again. You did see me shuffle. This has been happening to me in my readings. No matter what I shuffle, cards just keep wanting to come out. Devil in reverse again. That's right. All right, so your person is working diligently on releasing this toxic energy, okay? Yeah, I think there's a definite recognition that maybe they weren't working well or collaborating with you, and it was causing toxic energies. Okay, King of Wands. We have the King of Wands in reverse. Let's keep going. And I feel this one. Ace of Cups and Page of Cups. Oops, Page of Cups. Okay, Page of Cups over. Okay, leave it as it is. And then we have the Five of Wands. Yeah, there was definitely lots of conflict here. And I feel like your person is still kind of conflicted as to how to manage, because And I see here with this King of Wands is somebody who is just instinctively knows and goes after what they want and is opportunistic and just kind of driven. And yeah, they're very much one that is able to make crap happen. I feel like they're not quite sure. They're still conflicted here, but they know that they need to work together. And they need to release this devil toxic energy, anything that was holding them back, because I feel like your person wants to move towards this emotional new beginning in setting the pace for how they feel and being in tune with their own feelings in this situation. And I feel like what they want to do is step forward with this cup of love. Okay, this is the page. This is the stirrings of love. This is the initial stages of love. But I feel like with this in reverse, I feel like your person has been conflicted in communicating what this looks like and having a difficult time starting that conversation. The initial stages are kind of stuck there, but they're wanting this emotional new beginning. And I think that they're trying to resolve and figure out what this looks like. Ten of Wands, yeah, it's like a heavy burden. Okay, they feel like there's this heaviness. They feel like they're challenged with how to make this happen. And here's your Queen of Pentacles, which I feel is your energy here. Okay, this is Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. And in reverse, I feel like maybe they feel like they might lose out on your energy here if they don't move forward with the cup of love and communicating how they feel and going after what they want, releasing their devil energy and working together to build stability, because I don't feel like this connection has been very stable, or at least to your liking. Okay, and then we have Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy, Capricorn, and then with the Queen of Pentacles is Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn energy. All right, so let's pull some of these just to take a peek at the future energies of how this will be panning out. Thank you, Spirit, for that clear and concise message. Can we get energies as to how this should be panning out if things do continue the way things are going here for pile number 1? Movement. This is the 8 of Wands. This is communication. This is having a breakthrough. Okay, so I feel like your person is going to be having a breakthrough in how they're wanting to communicate and have a new emotional new beginning and going after what they want. But I do see that this King in Wands in reverse, this is an inability to have this. Okay, so I feel like right now maybe their challenge is in how to release this devil energy, or they're focused on how to release this devil energy. And yeah, they're looking for a breakthrough in dealing with this and then communicating to you what that looks like. But I feel like they're still really burdened and challenged with that. Okay, anger. Yeah, I feel like for some of you guys, maybe you've had to pull away the stability from this connection, or your own stability has been removed as far as commitment from this connection. This person maybe hasn't been showing up. I feel like this person is also potentially upset at the fact that they've been tangled up in this devil energy here. Okay. Maybe they're being fueled by anger as well, or they're getting quite frustrated here with their conflict and how to move forward, and their overloaded burden and not being able to communicate emotions. There's lots of love here with the sweetness. I mean, I do see with the cups here, there is love. I don't feel like there's a question of love, but I feel like there is this need to resolve where they were sitting in the past in order for them to have a breakthrough in this connection with communicating love and working together, and also maybe even communicating where they were hung up here with this devil energy. But I feel like they're having a challenge and really breaking free from that. But this is where it's moving towards. Okay, so I feel like there's a recognition here, maybe what was holding them back, or what appeared to make them angry, what appeared to be binding them in some way, where they were feeling like they were unable to move, and having some ability to communicate what this looks like with you. Okay, So this is what I have here for pile number 1. I hope that helped, and I will see you soon. Hello, my splendid pile number 2. If you picked the Guardian of the Night Tarot, then this will be your reading. Now, we will be taking a look at your person and this connection, and what energy are they moving away from, and what are they moving towards? So what are they leaving behind? What energy are they embracing now, and what are they stepping away from? Okay, so could very well be the current state in which they're no longer interested in entertaining, and now they're moving towards a different type of energy. Before we get into your person's energy, we're going to take a look at the connection, okay, where it's at, maybe how you're feeling. Just ask Spirit to give a message here for pile number 2, clear and concise, so that pile number 2 knows that this is indeed their reading about their person before we get into that. So we won't spend too much time here, but we will take a look at your connection so that you know this is your pile. Thank you so much, Spirit, for the clear and concise message. And thank you so much, pile number 2, for allowing me to tap into your beautiful energy of you and your person. All right, so what do we have? We have the Ace of Wands, we have the World, and we have the Page of Cups. Bottom of the deck, we have the Knight of Wands, and I'm just going to pull one of these. Knight of Wands, Page of Cups, the World. Oops. Sweetness. Sweetness, Page of Cups, innocent love. Maybe this is a new connection here. Okay, I feel like maybe, yeah, I feel like this is fairly young. Like the Ace of Wands talks about an inspiration, an attraction, a desire, beginning, and yeah, I feel like there is this hopefulness, this desire, but I am seeing here lilies, and lilies talks about maturation and sensuality and maturity. So maybe you're moving away from a situation that you've outgrown, that's and you're kind of desiring and moving towards something that's more passionate, that you're attracted to here. So you're putting an end to, yeah, something that's outstayed its growth. Maybe you've finished something or you wrapped up something and now you want to move towards new love with this Page of Cups, young love. This is like early stages of love, heartstrings, flirtations, early conversations, communications about love. And the Knight of Wands is very passionate. This is somebody who is fully heated and wanting to have a passionate, even like sexual experience, maybe very fiery and driven by their physicalities. Okay. But I feel like there is an end to something. And maybe you're looking at starting something that you feel like is early stages of pulling on your heartstrings here. Wow, okay, the Emperor. This is somebody who takes control, who is very orderly and structured, and divine masculine energy with Aries here. Okay, Six of Cups. This is a past connection, something that you are a soul recognition, someone from a memory from the past, something that feels like home. Maybe you put an end to something and you're wanting to have a new beginning in a different way. Maybe what was once maybe looked at as passion, you're wanting to start with this Page of Cups, which is talking about love and emotions and romance, because this Page of Cups is kind of looking at the world. So maybe you're putting an end to a cycle in this connection that's matured or outstayed its welcome, and now you want to build. You want to build something that's built on emotions. It's built on you stepping into your power as this divine masculine energy around a situation maybe that you've had in the past. Okay, this is reconciliation. This is soulmates. This is high school sweethearts. This is, yeah, like soul family, reuniting with soul family, coming together. 5 of Cups. This is talking about sadness, regret. Okay, so maybe, yeah, there's a situation here that now is changing in a different way, that maybe was looked at maybe as more of a I don't know, like a fling or friends with benefits, or like someone who is more physical and now is looking at getting a little more serious here with this Page of Cups. Okay, so if this kind of sounds like the connection in which you're in, let's take a look at the person's energy. So what energy is this person for pile number 2 moving away from? What are they moving away from? What are they leaving behind? What energy are they shifting out of, Spirit, for pile number 1? Let's take a look at what they're shifting away from. Thank you so much, Spirits. All right. One more. Actually, feel that one. Okay, so we have 9 of Cups. Okay, and I'll leave it in the reverse. That's how it was coming out. The Fool. Okay, I'm going to read them as they come up. 3 of Pentacles, the Magician, the 5 of Cups, we were seeing at the bottom there, and the 5 of Pentacles. Okay, so what your person is leaving behind. I feel like your person was acting in a selfish type way. Okay, and here we have the 2 of Wands. And they were needing to decide and make a decision in this connection, which way they wanted their future to go. Okay, there's 2 people here in this 2 of Wands. Typically there's one guy, he's kind of looking at the globe or which way to go. Here you have the male lion and the female lion, and I feel like there is this need to make a decision maybe on how to move in this connection specifically, and then where they've been not making a decision. And maybe their decision was to self-satisfy here with the 9 of Cups. And I feel like the Peacock talks about pride, someone prideful, but overindulging in maybe what was going to bring them happiness in a foolish way here, I feel. So maybe they were overdoing things, okay, like overdoing things that was not helping them or the situation, because the 9 of Cups in reverse could be like over gratifying oneself with overeating, over drinking, over pleasuring, overdoing something, and the Fool in reverse could very well be foolish type energy, or somebody not wanting to take the risk, being a little too safe when it comes to a situation. I feel like the situation here would have involved working with another and collaborating here with the 3 of Pentacles. And your person with the Magician here was manifesting, instead of this 3 of Pentacles, looking how to collaborate, was more manifesting what they didn't have here, okay, with this 5 of Cups talking about sadness, looking back on a situation with sadness or regret. And I feel like they potentially are looking at the broken glasses here instead of the 2 cups that remain, okay. And this is talking about a partnership that could very well have taken place if they were collaborating, but they were kind of manifesting their own reality here. 5 of Pentacles talks about feeling left out in the cold, lacking self-confidence, not looking at a situation maybe in a way that there is a way to get out of that situation, but more maybe wallowing in the fact that what's going wrong. Okay, let's pull one of these just to see the energy in which they're leaving again. This is growth in reverse, but I feel like, yeah, your person, I feel like they always might have known that there was growth to be had in a situation, sorry, with this 3 of Pentacles. Okay, this is like manifesting growth and focusing on maybe what could grow or what potential there could be in this connection. And I feel like your person, yeah, maybe was a little bit foolish here, or throwing out the baby with the bathwater, okay? Instead of dealing with what maybe would have been more working together, they were more focused on what was going to fulfill them in the short term. which has left them kind of feeling Five of Cups and Five of Pentacles. Dolphin. Okay, so deep, deep, deep love. A deep sense of knowing here. I feel like your person, yeah, like I said, always was attuned to the fact that there was a lot of potential and abundance to be had in this connection. There was like this deep knowing and love. And I feel like you and your person are able to have this understanding between each other when it comes to, or one another, when it comes to how you guys feel and love. I feel like that has been pretty consistent. Okay, so let's take a look at the energy in which your person is moving towards. Okay, so what energy is pile number 2's person looking at embracing in the future? Are they going to change this, or what are they moving towards? What energy is pile number 2's person now working towards or moving towards in this connection? All right, any realizations, any changes? How will they be showing up in the future? Ooh, that one almost went flying. So we have the Chariots, we have the Four of Cups, we have the Emperor. Okay, let's pull 2 more. We have the Fool. We're going to leave that one in reverse. And these 2, 3 of Pentacles coming out again, and then the 2 of Cups. Okay. Bottom of the deck energy, 2 of Wands. You guys saw me shuffle, right? Yeah, this has been the way I've been doing cards for some reason. The last little while I'm getting like always the same cards, which is pretty funny. Okay, Spirit likes playing jokes. So Chariot person is definitely moving towards balancing things and going through a situation which maybe has been challenging for them. But in order to find balance and navigate, they are still finding a way to move forward, okay? Now, Four of Cups does talk about apathy and boredom and maybe not seeing, you know, the blessings that are in front of them due to having kind of a lack mindset. But I feel with this card specifically, this sloth or whatever this thing is, I think it's a sloth, it's staring at this 1 cup. So I feel like your person might have been neglecting to see what was being offered in the past. And now they're wanting to move towards rectifying maybe where they were blind to what was being offered and step into their divine masculine energy here with this Emperor. This is someone who goes after what they want, who's in control. Okay, now I feel like your person still is showing up here with this Fool energy in reverse. I feel like there is, and with this Emperor, I feel like there is this risk your person isn't willing to take just yet. Okay, like they're still kind of hesitant. They're not risk takers per se. But what I feel like they're wanting to do is they're wanting to find a way to work together and extending a cup of love so that there could be an equal give and take. With the 2 of Cups here, this talks about an equal partnership, okay, and what it will take to work together in order for you guys to work towards this future, because this is like choosing which way they want to go. Okay, there's 2 here, there's 2 here, which I feel like your person is wanting to pick what is going to work best in this situation to work together to bring about this 2 of Cups. Yeah, have a new beginning and grounding this connection, or planting the seed of what's going to solidify this connection for the future. Okay, so that's beautiful. Let's take a look at energies to kind of confirm some of this. Spirit, thank you so much for that message. For pile number 2, can we look at energies in which they are kind of moving towards or embracing here in this connection? Yeah, I feel like there's still this Fool in reverse, so there's still a challenge here in overcoming that. And I find the Emperor sometimes can be a little bit stubborn. Okay, maybe he's safe going. I feel like there's still this recognition maybe that there's still a little bit 1 foot in, 1 foot out. That's what I get from this 2 of Wands too. Somebody's still not quite pulling the trigger, 1 foot in, 1 foot out. Emperor's a little bit safe. I feel like they are wanting this collaboration. Okay, ideation. This is putting someone on a pedestal. I feel like your person might have been idolizing a certain situation or outcome. Okay, that's what happens when you're in that 5 of Pentacles. Sometimes the 5 of Cups, you're looking at a situation from a different perspective in which you're looking at the glass being half empty rather than half full. So I think they're learning to recognize where there might have been some ideation in the situation that was holding them back from taking a look at what was actually there. Okay. Confidence. I feel like, well, it was reverse. Your person's confidence here is definitely something that I feel in this situation and how to move is quite low, or at least they're not quite confident. And that's why I feel like this half, 1 foot in, 1 foot out, not quite there yet. Okay. I think they see potential, and definitely the Emperor, you know, is someone who exudes confidence, but I feel like in this situation, they're still not quite sure how to take that leap of faith and maybe, yeah, step into an unknown. They're kind of still playing it safe here. Okay. With this confidence in reverse. And then we have space. So I feel like your person is needing to figure things out, and maybe they are in a period of having to sort through their emotions by pulling away. I feel like this Chariot is talking about movement, but I feel like there is definitely movement when it comes to towards this connection, but I feel like when it comes towards them building their confidence and maybe taking a look at where they've been idolizing this connection in some sort of way, they're needing to take some time or a period of space between this connection and themselves to sort through what this looks like. But I do feel like this is kind of what they're wanting to foster here is this Three of Pentacles. All right, let's pull one of these to see what energy they are looking at embracing here in the future. We have the Earthworm. Well, the Earthworm, to be honest, well, this is Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn energy. I feel like the Earthworm is still learning, and I feel like this person definitely needs confidence, okay? Because I feel like in this situation, your person isn't quite sure what to do and how to go about it. And the Earthworm talks about somebody who is still kind of learning to accept themselves and maybe accept the fact that things might not be you know, going exactly as they might have planned, and learning to accept challenges. And yeah, I feel a very heavy Page energy too from this. So I feel like that's what's really holding your person back and pulling the trigger here from jumping in 2 feet first. But I do see them wanting to plant this new beginning and grounding this connection. And yeah, Knight of Pentacles. This is very slow moving energy. And the Knight of Pentacles is very dedicated in bringing this opportunity, okay, and planting the seed and having this new beginning. 1 pentacle here, 1 pentacle here. I feel like they're trying to plant seeds for the future, but they're very novice, I guess, if you will, and lacking confidence as well on how to do it. But this person is highly confident, and I feel like this is potentially what their challenge is that they are a very confident person. They're very much divine masculine. I'm feeling very heavy masculine energy. They're always able to balance out their dark and light shadows and pull through situations because they're fairly independent, okay? But I feel like in this situation, they're still really hesitant on moving forward towards the Cup of Love. They feel like maybe they don't want to risk something here. And there is a recognition that there needs to be some collaboration between the both of you guys in order to have this 2 of Cups. Now, I can't help but notice the deer, okay, this buck, and then you see these wolves, and I feel like almost like, yeah, like your person feels as though if they were to step forward, they feel a threat here, okay? They feel threatened almost, and that could very well be the Emperor energy. It's like, if I relinquish control or release some sort of control and work with another, maybe I don't appear as strong, or I risk opening myself up to a situation that could eat me up alive, okay, which could very well be this connection. So there is this hesitancy, okay? So I don't know that they fully embrace this energy. And let's ask for some clarification here, because I was about to wrap up, but I feel like your person is still not quite there. Okay, so Spirit, can we get a clarifier here for this Three of Pentacles? Is the person for pile number 3 going to be collaborating, working together? Are they, I mean, we see the Fool in reverse, which means not taking a leap of faith. So Knight of Cups. Okay, this is like the knight in shining armor, extending a cup of love and emotions. And knowing where they're emotionally invested. But I feel like maybe your person has been offering you a cup of love, or maybe has been emotionally there, but I feel like maybe in pentacle format, meaning materializing something in this earthly plane, they haven't been planting that seed, because we saw that Ace of Pentacles, that Knight of Pentacles, the need to plant a seed and be dedicated and maybe build something in this 3D world. Let's ask for one more clarifier here. Knight of Swords in reverse. I feel like your person is challenged in moving forward, in collaborating, and your person is challenged and held back, and maybe they're making things difficult by the way they're handling a situation, which could be painful, maybe communicating in a way that's not helping the situation, being a little cold. And I feel like, yeah, they're being held back in maybe facing truths of a situation out of fear. But I feel like there's this deep love with this Knight of Cups, and I feel like there is a desire to have a give and take in this connection. So I feel like your person, yeah, still young energy, trying to work on confidence. They need a bit of space in order to figure out what working together looks like. And I feel like there is a need to take a leap of faith and jump into a situation that maybe they are a little bit playing too safe, okay? Because they're used to control here with this Emperor card. But yeah, this is what I see here for pile number 2. I hope this helped you. I love doing your reading. If you are drawn to another pile, I will see you there. If not, take care and I'll see you soon. Bye. Hello, my gorgeous pile number 3. If you pick the Wild Unknown Tarot, this beautiful deck, then this will be your reading. Welcome. We will be taking a look at the energy in which your person is leaving behind, okay, and the energy in which your person is moving towards. So what are they embracing? What sort of energy shift will you be seeing in your person or in this connection? But before we ask Spirit for your person's energy and where they're headed, we're going to take a look at the connection, maybe your energy, so that you know whether this is your pile, and see if this is resonating with you, okay? So Spirit, for pile number 3, can we get some clear and concise message so that pile number 3 knows that indeed this is their pile? Thank you so much, pile number 3, for allowing me to tap into your beautiful energy of you and your person. I'm so blessed. Now, you could very well be tapping into your own energy of where you're headed, okay, and what you're leaving behind. And if that's the case, your person's energy could be in another pile that you're drawn to. So keep that in your mind. And this is a collective reading, so not everything is going to be resonating 100%, okay? So Spirit, for pile number 3, how will they know this is their pile? What's going on in their connection? How are they feeling? All right, we'll keep this one short so that we can get into more of your person's energy as far as what they're leaving behind and what they're embracing. I'm feeling that one, and I'm feeling that one. Okay, so we have the 3 of Cups. We have the 3 of Pentacles, and that is in reverse. And we have the 3 of Swords in reverse, and we're having the 4 of Pentacles. Okay, and bottom of the deck energy, we have the Tower. I already kind of know what message is here, but I will pull one of these just so we can get some backup. Success. Okay, I feel like there is a major shift now happening in your connection. I feel like your person is potentially going through a Tower moment right now, but it could very well be you know, if you tapped into your own energy or whatever, there is a shift, okay? There's a shift in this connection where things, the way they were in the past, are now changing. 333. You might be seeing 333, and threes talk about spirituality for me, but it is also a number of instability. And I feel like this could very well be a third party energy in which you're engaged with your person, okay? Not going to resonate for everybody. And third person could very well be, or third party could very well involve another person or just a another energy that's interfering. Okay, and I feel like whatever this energy interfering in your connection was causing a lot of heartbreak, and there's a lot of sadness and separation that your person was experiencing. Again, could be your energy, just take what resonates, in which was holding them back from working together in this connection. Okay, so for a lot of you guys, I am picking up a third party person, okay, where they were hung up with another energy of somebody else. Okay, could be their ex, could be yeah, but it could very well be choosing something else over you in this connection, and they weren't collaborating or working with you in building something, and this was unstable. Okay, it's causing a lot of heartbreak for you, but I feel like a lot of heartbreak for them was the reason why they weren't collaborating, and maybe they kept the energy fairly light here with this Three of Cups. They were wanting just kind of lighthearted energies, weren't taking this very serious, they were being held back, they didn't want to let go of a situation, and maybe they were very guarded with their energies, okay, and yeah, just really kind of being held back here. And maybe at some point you were hanging on to this situation, but it's causing heartbreak. There is a change here, I feel like, with this success. I feel like it talks about the 10 of Cups, okay, because I get very heavy 10 of Cups energy from this. So I feel like the shift here is going from a lighthearted Three of Cups, potential reconciliation with your person, in which they potentially were not collaborating with you in order to build on this 10 of Cups with you, which is emotional fulfillment with another, and coming out of a heartbreak that was holding them back. Daughter of Wands. This is the Page of Wands, and it is in reverse. So yeah, maybe your person hasn't communicated this to you yet. They're planning on communicating to you this. What they want for themselves, emotional fulfillment with you, okay, and what that looks like. That's a lot of information that just came to me. We haven't even gotten to the reading yet, but if this sounds like your person's energy, you might have not have experienced this Tower moment yet, but maybe some of you guys have, or maybe you notice a change in which your person is maybe wanting to reconcile. Okay, maybe you've recently reconciled and your person is now having to learn how to work with you and work out of heartbreak. Still a little closed off here with this Four of Pentacles, and work towards stability from something that was unstable. Okay, so if this sounds like your connection, we're going to ask Spirit for a clear and concise message for pile number 3 regarding current state or whatever the situation is in which the person, for pile number 3, their person, is leaving behind. What energy are they leaving behind? What energy are they no longer going to be in? So we have the Hierophant in reverse, the Five of Swords. Let's keep going. What energy is pile number 3's person moving away from? 10 of Swords. Sorry, that's the 10 of Wands. 10 of Wands. Let's keep going. I feel like this is the same energy of the reading I did earlier today for pile number 3 in that reading that I just posted. Very similar energy here. In fact, I'm pretty sure some of these cards are the same. Yes, Five of Cups and the World in reverse. Okay, so bottom of the deck here we have the Seven of Cups. This is very similar to that reading. If you're interested, it was general messages from Spirit, and I posted that earlier today, and I believe it was pile 3's energy that I'm picking up here. Oops, okay, I will take that one that we saw. Energy your person's leaving behind. Very strong, clear message here. Wow, your person was overburdened by a situation in which they were potentially choosing a third-party energy, okay? It could have been a marriage, and it could have very well been just a way of life, okay? Your person was hung up on this Hierophant, which is to the degree of where it was handicapping themselves, because they were very fixated on a way of life. They were fixated maybe on something. And like I said, maybe there was an unhealthy marriage or something that was bringing them a lot of heartache, heartbreak, where they weren't seeing very clear. Also talking about a need for stability in this connection that wasn't coming. So maybe they were acting very Five of Swords, which is doing things in this connection that, you know, is not really pleasant. Nobody wins. Backbiting, saying mean things, acting out of a way that was self-sabotaging and just not being pleasant. And maybe both of you guys had to walk away from the situation because we were seeing the Three of Cups, a need for reconciliation. So this put a strain on this connection with this Ten of Wands. This is a heaviness, a burden. Person is feeling very saddened about this, okay, when they look back on the situation, that they might have self-sacrificed or sabotaged or treated you unfairly, or feel like there were actions done out of a way of being that they weren't able to let go of, or unable to commit to a situation has brought them sadness, and is something that they were unable to put an end to here with the World in reverse. Okay, this is talking about a cycle needing to come to an end that somebody's unable to put to an end. And could very well talk about the internet as well, okay? Maybe you and your person met over social media, but this could talk about internet, could talk about distance, can talk about a need for travel, a need for movement, but specifically a situation that needs closure that they weren't able to close out. I feel like your person was acting out of pride here with this peacock. Okay, and I feel like your person, the fact that we don't see this peacock's tail, which is its, you know, what it's really kind of proud about is its tail. I feel like your person, it's maybe in a transitional period where they were once very loud and proud, and now they're kind of considering, or in the state, because this is what they're leaving behind, considering, where they're headed or how they're feeling here with the sweetness. I feel like this is love. This is a gentleness. This is a loving feeling. Okay. Because I feel like they have been heavily confused, and maybe this connection has been more in fantasy than it has been in reality. So there's a need here, I see, for grounding, which is Pentacles, because we see a lot of Swords, or mental anguish. We see Wands, passion, Cups, love, right? But we see maybe pride getting in the way here. Also, I see Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy, okay, and some Taurus. But I do see there being confusion. Maybe this was kind of left in fantasy. Maybe it's been nothing but internet connection up until now, and a need to ground. Father of Swords. This is somebody being cold and maybe being very much mind over heart, not seeing things from a loving way, and maybe being a little bit too, yeah, maybe almost so logical. They're illogical, okay, illogical, not really, yeah, being very cold and very backbiting. Okay, so this is the energy in which they're shifting out of. And now we're going to ask spirits to take a look at pile number 3's person. And what energy are they moving towards? So what energy is pile number 3's person embracing? What are they moving towards, if anything? What will change? What energy are they wanting to embrace here? Okay, we have the Chariots, upright or reverse, spirits. So leave it as it is. Okay, Justice. Let's keep going. What energy is pile number 3's person embracing? Seven of Swords in reverse. 6 of Wands. 10 of Pentacles in reverse, or upright. Spirit saying upright. And bottom of the deck is the Sun of Wands. And there we have the 9 of Cups in reverse. Okay, let me pull some oracles as well here. We'll pull one for now. Peace. Okay, and then one of these as well. Oyster. Okay, your person's been really closed off when it comes to a certain aspect of them that they weren't sharing with you, okay? But I feel like your person is wanting to communicate. This is where they're headed. This is Sun of Wands. This is the Knight of Wands, going after their passions and their desires. But I feel like there's a need to communicate to you that they're sorry, okay? When I see the Justice and the Seven of Swords in reverse, this to me is somebody coming forward with an apology. And I feel like their apology is for the fact that they were a little bit reckless here with this Chariot in reverse. This is somebody maybe acting too hastily, maybe not even acting at all, or not moving in the direction which would have brought balance. This also talks about marriage, so it could very well be a marriage involved because we're seeing the Hierophant and the Justice, okay? But they were acting hastily. Maybe they weren't acting at all. Maybe they weren't finding a way to use their willpower to muster through a situation which needed them to move forward. Now there's an apology here, a recognition that they might have been cheating you in some sort of way, or deceptive in some sort of way, or robbing you of something, that they feel sorry, okay? Seeing the Six of Wands is talking about victory. I feel like your person wants to be victorious. They also want stability. We were seeing this one kind of coming in reverse. I feel like there's a recognition here and what needs to be done in order to build stability, or at least there's a recognition that they want to have this Ten of Pentacles, but they want to be victorious. But I feel like there is a desire here, but maybe they're closed off to finding what it's going to take to bring peace in this situation in order to move forward to build this Ten of Pentacles. Because again, like I was saying, we weren't seeing any pentacles, and I feel like your person is challenged with being closed, and then how do you just get to this Ten of Pentacles? Like, you need a pentacle, you need a seed, and you need to move forward, right? So I feel like at this state of what we're seeing, because we can only see energetically a certain window of time, an apology of maybe where there needed to be a win in recognition for what they've done wrong, where they've been closed off, to maybe seeing a future potential of stability with this Ten of Pentacles. This is like legacy. This is building a future, a home, okay, grandchildren, family, retirement, something that stands the test of time, okay? I feel like there is recognition here, and there's acknowledgement, and I feel like your person wants to be successful in communicating to you what this looks like and trying to find a way to open themselves up. But I feel like there is a lot of passion here. There's a lot of desire to do this, and there is recognition, and like I said, maybe how they've been maybe stalled out, or maybe how they've been moving a little too reckless, and this is kind of going after one's wish. But in reverse, it could be somebody not considering the needs of someone else and over indulging oneself with their own passions, okay? But I feel like your person is wanting to find a peace here. And this is also giving me that heavy, we were seeing that peacock. I feel like your person is very prideful, okay? And maybe ego is certainly getting in the way of them opening up. And yeah, let's see if we could see a little bit more here in regards to energies. Creativity. Okay, so yeah, I think your person is trying to think outside of standard ways that they have in the past, especially because they're wanting to find balance. They're wanting to apologize for how they've been showing up. So this is the energy they want to embrace in the future. Abundance. There we have again, okay, 2 Ten of Pentacles. I think this means a lot to them. Building a stable future. Building that empire, that family structure. I feel like that's what their goal is. That's what they're inspired to move towards. I think they're needing to get creative in what that looks like, because I don't see 1 pentacle. So I don't know how they're going to just jump. There we have love again. Very cute. Okay, this is loving energy. This is pure love and joy. Yeah, maybe your person is needing a way to open up about how to get to this Ten of Pentacles and find a way to do this. And maybe they want to communicate to you what that looks like. So can we get a little bit more here? 6 of Pentacles. Yeah, see, this one was kind of falling like this. I feel like there's a need here definitely to bring balance in a give and take, and reciprocity in this connection, where maybe your person wasn't quite giving, or in a way that was helping to stabilize this Ten of Pentacles. I think there's a recognition, but I feel like your person is still trying to figure out with this creativity how they can contribute. So maybe they're not financially stable, okay? Maybe they don't have, maybe they had a marriage in which took them to the cleaners, okay? And they're feeling very, I don't know if it was this pile, but I think we saw that Five of Cups. So maybe they're going through a divorce. Maybe they're feeling like they can't get to this Ten of Pentacles anymore because they've, been kind of in a situation maybe where they were deceived and had to let go of all of their stability. So now they're wanting to be successful, but they're not quite sure what that looks like because maybe they don't really have a pentacle to give at this point in time. Okay, but they're wanting to figure out what that looks like with that creativity. So that's the energy I see your person embracing in the future. It sounds lovely. Hopefully they're able to communicate to you and open up. And yeah, if you're drawn to another pile, please go check that out. Could have very well been your energy. And if you haven't subscribed, please do so. And I will see you soon. Bye.